I want to explain to you coaching packages that sell like hotcakes. Okay, I want to give you my top three hacks that can help you really sell your coach package like crazy. Okay, the whole idea here is not just about to generate revenue. The whole idea is to really provide value to your clients. Okay, so when you imagine becoming a coach, you probably picture the plenty of one-on-one sessions where you would work directly with your clients, either on the phone or via WhatsApp or via email, right? You probably imagine one-on-one, getting your hands dirty to help them achieve their goals. And listen, this is pretty good, okay? But there are ways to really structure your coaching package. So the same passion and sense of purpose will be steady staples throughout your entire coaching career, whether you're just starting or are a well-seasoned expert. But eventually, you might reach a point where you want to go beyond sporadic or single one-on-one sessions. You want to scale your business and deliver more value to clients in the process, okay? So this is where you want to think about coaching packages. So coaching packages are one way to make that happen. And I'm talking here about the scalability aspect of things. Now, what separates coaching packages from, let's say, regular coaching, okay, regular quote unquote coaching? The easiest way to think of a coaching package is as a comprehensive coaching offering. So instead of a client purchasing your time or a single session, they can purchase a bundled set of sessions or resources that you have thoughtfully curated. Okay, you have to curate your coaching package big time. Now, the definition I just gave you might feel a little vague, but there's a good reason for that because the structure of coaching packages can vary pretty greatly. Let me give you a few coaching package examples that show all the different ways they can be put together. So I have three that I want to really share with you. So sessions, length of time, and resources. So sessions, clients can purchase a batch of sessions, for example, 6 weekly sessions, 9 weekly sessions, 12 weekly sessions, or yeah, okay. The length of time, clients can purchase a coaching arrangement that extends for a specific amount of time, for example, a 3-month coaching engagement. And you can think about resources. So client can purchase a bundle of coaching sessions that are supplemented by other resources such as access to a group Slack channel, templates, downloads, post-coaching support, and more. You could even combine any of those top three sort of coaching packages. For example, your coaching package might include 6 weekly sessions and free access to your entire resource library. Okay. One thing I want to say here is that regardless of how you structure them, coaching packages mean client need to go beyond booking a single session at a time. That's really cool. So if you are thinking about coaching packages that sell at hotcakes, you got to really ask yourself, why sell coaching packages? I mean, beyond the revenue aspect of things, the revenue stabilization, because you want to stabilize your revenue model, your cash inflows, right? So selling a coaching package still involves marketing and selling your expertise, but it's also a lot more like selling an actual product, okay? Your package feels much more like a tangible offering than simply selling a slot on your calendar or one session at a time. And you do not want to have this sort of sporadic sessions, one session at a time. That's really a waste of time at some point. I mean, you are still adding value, but over time, you can't really survive in this coaching business through a one-on-one session. So when you think about getting things done, you need to understand that coaching packages, particularly ones that are thoughtful and impactful, take a little bit of elbow grease to put together. But introducing packages into your coaching business offers several advantages. You are able to think strategically. You can deliver more value to your clients. You can actually cultivate a relationship. You can achieve better clients' results, and you have a secure, more predictable income. Okay, so when you think about thinking strategically, you have plenty of wisdom and expertise. That's why you are a coach in the first place, right? But how do you pull together all of that sage advice and knowledge into something that's actually marketable and sellable? Crafting a coaching package requires you to think strategically about not only what you offer, but how you can turn it into something that's actually most accessible and attractive to your ideal clients. You want to deliver more value to your clients. You got into coaching because you want to help people succeed, but that's a tough exercise to if you want to make a meaningful difference in a single session, especially if the client doesn't end up rebooking. So packages require commitment from both you and the client, and are structured in a way to walk your clients from their starting point all the way to achieving their goals. Plus, since packages often include helpful extras and resources, you are able to make even more of an impact. So that's really good. You want to develop a relationship, you want to achieve better client results, and you want to again stabilize your inflows. Those are really important. Okay. On the business side of things, coaching packages are larger and often more expensive offerings that can help you get more steady income. If you want to think about selling coaching packages, like big, if you want to design coaching packages that sell at hotcakes, think about this steps here, okay? And I promised you three top hacks to really pay attention to this year. So the first hack I want you to really think about is the problem. What is the pain point you are trying to solve? You need to understand the problem. And again, I'm not talking about understanding the problem at a very light level, at a very superficial level, at a very sort of like fake and random level. You have to really go deep. I'm speaking here about a granular level. So when you decide you want to sell a package, it's really tempting to roll up your sleeves and get right into creating it, right? Structuring a curriculum, hashing out your sessions, or creating checklists and resources. That's actually not the right way of doing things. You got to understand the problem beyond the coaching package, let's say, perspective. What are you trying to really solve? What problem are you trying to solve? What pain point are you trying to go after? What transformation you are trying to trigger in your client's life? Okay, the most successful coaching packages don't start with the content. They start with a problem. Okay, so you want to ask yourself, what problem will your coaching package help your clients solve? What kind of value are you adding? So whether you help people overcome a fear of public speaking or get out of debt, the most important step is to actually determine the key pain points, okay, of your potential clients. And by the way, those key pain points are not really that difficult to imagine. If you don't know them, you can probably just pay attention to what your competitors are doing and who is attending their sessions, okay, who is buying their coaching packages. So you want to go through that audience's, I would say, psychographics. In other words, their demographics, their psychology, their geography, to have a clear idea of who they are. If you think about coaching packages that sell at hotcakes, and after understanding the problem, you want to identify what people actually need to solve the problem. What people need to solve the problem. The target audience, okay, the psychographics, not infographics, the demographics, the psychographics, the psychology, the profession, okay, the locality. If you are offering a location based coaching session or coaching package, okay. So now that you know the problem, you'll have an easier time identifying the best ways to help clients solve it. Or in other words, what your offer needs to include, right? What your offer needs to really encompass big time. And so there are tons of different resources and offerings you can include with your coaching package. For example, you can offer access to a community or a mastermind. See, the whole thing is you have to really find an offer that is appealing to your target audience. Some target audiences will respond to one offer and they will just ditch the other. Big question is, how do you really accomplish all those things by being yourself? Okay, that's important. And so you can have access to a community or mastermind. That's what I was saying before. You can also have additional support between sessions or after the coaching engagement. So this is where you really are telling clients, hey, listen, You really have exclusive access to me for a limited amount of time. And you can also offer as part of the coaching package, you can have templates and other downloadable resources. I think I've said this to you a little earlier. You can have a PDF, an ebook. You can have like whatever resources you think your clients will need once they actually take your sessions or your packages. You want to put it in there. You can also have exclusive tools or discounts. But remember that your package, like so many other things in life and business, should focus on quality over quantity, right? It's really where you add value. You are better off including a couple of really thoughtful and helpful resources instead of a ton of seemingly random and disjointed ones. Maybe your coaching package is focused on helping people improve their fitness. So think about that. They might see value, for instance, in personal sessions with you, along with access to a Slack community to keep them accountable and downloadable weekly exercise routines. If you already have existing resources that you have used with individual coaching clients, it can also be worth exploring how to bundle those into a package. It's a very easy way to launch your first coaching package without having to reinvent the wheel. So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. Next, you want to iron out your basics. So if you're trying to really, if you think about coaching packages that sell like hotcakes, think about ironing out your your basics. And I want to really talk a little bit about that because this is really important. What I'm trying to say here is that you have figured out the problem that you solve and the different materials you will offer to help people tackle it, right? So this is where the beautiful work starts. This is where the process actually gets triggered. The thing is that it's time to live up to the package name by pulling all together, right? This is a package. This is not a single session. This is not a boot camp. It is a package. So when it comes to actually fleshing out the package, there are a few things you need to have in your offer. So you can call it a package. Let me explain a little further here. So a package typically actually involves core elements such as the duration of your coaching package, the inclusions with your coaching package. So what's included, what's not included, right? Because the last thing you want is to actually waste your time and waste the client's time also. You want to also think about delivery of your coaching package and also the pricing of your coaching package, which I will really cover pretty soon. So if you feel stuck on how to package everything together, you can, again, look at what other coaches in your niche are doing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. You just want to really use what you want to use the process that's working already for your rivals and just replicate it. Sorry about that. You want to replicate it, of course, by adding your own twist. Okay. So you really don't want to copy their exact approach, okay? But you just want to have some inspiration. Keep in mind that your coaching package can evolve as you learn what works and what doesn't, right? Most coaches will readily admit that creating the right package takes several iterations and improvements. This is a trial and error process. This is really, it doesn't happen overnight. It could probably happen over 3 to 6 months or even 1 to 2 years to really get the right iteration. So when it comes to ironing out your basics, selling your coaching package is really important in terms of getting people interested in what you offer. Because otherwise, you are not going to move at all. You are going to be lethargic, operationally, monetarily, but also strategically. Okay. Now, one thing for sure, coaching packages are not cheap. I mean, cheap, quote unquote, because money is a relative matter. It's a relative question. Because coaching packages are typically pricier offerings, they feel a little more intimidating to sell. It's harder to get someone to open their wallet and spend $5,000 as opposed to $200. Okay, it's really harder. And plus, when you put so much work into crafting your coaching package, it's really tempting to focus all your marketing efforts on the elements of the package itself. all the things that people will get when they make a purchase. You are eager to show them, like, just how much stuff they get for their money, right? That's pretty good. But you want to think about value way more than the elements. I mean, those details do matter, don't get me wrong, but they shouldn't be the core focus of your marketing and promotion. Ultimately, your clients care most about one thing: results. What's the value you're adding? Results, results, results. So, what will your coaching package help them achieve? That should be the primary emphasis of how you talk about your coaching package. Let me give you a few examples to actually illustrate the difference. In terms of stuff you can do, you can say eat better, sleep better, and feel better with the support of 3 individual sessions and a downloadable recipe guide. What you do not want to have is get 3 individual coaching sessions and a downloadable recipe guide. Okay, there is no benefits. Another best practice is you can say craft your business plan in 30 days with 3 weekly sessions and a tried and tested workbook. What you should not do is to say purchase 3 weekly sessions and my tried and tested workbook to help you launch your business. Okay, that's something so the way you articulate the coaching, the story around your coaching packages is really important. Of course, if you can supplement your claims and with testimonials and actual client results, that's even better. If you don't have those yet, you can always add them when you do. So that's really, really good. You'll still have time. Now let's talk about money here. How do you price your coaching package? That's really, that's really an important element to think about. Okay, talk money. How much should you charge for a coaching package? Well, you have a lot of factors here. You have the geography, the demographics of your target audience, the niche you're in. Some niches are more expensive by default than others. If you are speaking about life coaching versus executive coaching or B2B coaching, you have a different sort of different reality here. Okay, there is not one clear-cut answer when it comes to coaching package pricing, particularly since coaching packages can vary so greatly in terms of their inclusions, their duration, and more. Plus, pricing also hinges on your expertise and experience of you as the coach, right? Someone with decades of experience will doubtless charge more than someone who's still relatively new. If you're a newbie, you can't charge that much. It's just the way it is. So as you consider what price tag to stick on your package, it's worth considering 2 different pricing models. They have actually proven their worth over time. So you have a value-based pricing and you have hourly-based pricing. You got to see what works for you. Let's talk about value-based pricing. This approach sets a price based on the estimated perceived value, maybe $5,000 or $10,000. So put simply, how much do you think it's worth to your potential clients? You could even roll out a survey to get a better grasp on how much people are willing to pay for the type of package you have in mind. Then you also have the hourly-based pricing. So this approach ties your pricing to your time. To boil it down, you estimate how much time a single package takes you, making sure that you not only include the time you spend in sessions, but also the time you spend in creating any resources. Then you multiply that time by your desired hourly rate to get your total package cost. So if you estimate that you will spend 10 hours on a typical package and an hourly rate of $100, then you should charge at least $1,000 for the package. So only you can decide exactly how much you should charge for your coaching package. So this is another time when you could take a peek at what your competitors are charging, so you can confirm your pricing is really competitive, right? But still aligned with the market. So that's really important, okay? But the thing is, you can also use coaching packages overall to scale your business and your impact. One-off coaching sessions have their benefits, don't get me wrong, but when you're eager to grow your coaching business and maximize your impact on your clients, coaching packages can help you go beyond sporadic sessions and provide a more complete and helpful solution. So your coaching package offers real value and benefits for your clients, but it's also a boost for your business as well. You can make the most of existing resources and develop deeper relationships, all while securing more predictable income. In short, when it comes to running a thriving coaching business, coaching packages are, well, the whole package, okay? Especially when you have coaching packages that sell like hotcakes. So the bottom line into this conversation, I just spoke to you about coaching packages that sell like hotcakes. I gave you the takeaway, and I explained to you the steps. Okay, understand the problem, identify why people are really needing some help, and iron out your basics. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.